When people talk about the ancient Egyptian zodiac, they often imagine something similar to the modern horoscope. But Egyptian astrology worked very differently. It began with observations rather than personality types or predictions. Priests carefully recorded the movement of stars, planets, and seasonal changes. These observations helped them anticipate floods, droughts, and other events critical to survival. Temples were designed to reflect the structure of the sky, and rituals followed celestial cycles. Astrology in Egypt was about the alignment between the heavens and the world below, and not the individual fate. The ancient Egyptian calendar was solar, much like the one we use today. It consisted of 365 days, divided into 3 seasons of 120 days each. Each season contained 4 months of 30 days. To account for the remaining 5 days, Egyptians added an extra 5-day period. These days were considered outside the year, a liminal time associated with the birth of gods. Each month was further divided into 3 10-day periods called decans. There were 36 decans in total, corresponding to 36 small star groups that rose consecutively on the horizon. These rising stars functioned as a stellar clock. Every 10 days, a new decan ruled the sky at dawn. Astrology, timekeeping, and ritual were inseparable. Long before Greek influence reached Egypt, Egyptians identified their own constellations and star groupings. They recorded these systems in texts such as the Book of Nut, named after the sky goddess. These texts tracked the movement of stars, the sun and the moon, and the wandering stars, the planets. The Egyptians believed in correspondence between the sky and the human world. What happened above was reflected below. Many star calendars appear in tombs and funerary contexts, suggesting that astrology was closely connected to death, rebirth, and cosmic order. Based on this information, modern astrologers have turned the ancient Egyptian decan constellations and their ruling gods into a kind of Egyptian zodiac, summarized below. You can use time codes to go straight to your zodiac sign. Nile, or Hapi, January 1st to 7th, June 19th to 28th, September 1st to 7th, November 18th to 26th. The Nile occupied a unique place in Egyptian astrology. Unlike the other zodiac signs, it was not named after a deity, but after the river that sustained the entire civilization. The annual flooding of the Nile determined survival, agriculture, and social stability. Because of this, people born under this sign were believed to embody balance and restraint rather than excess. Individuals associated with the Nile were described as calm, observant, and practical. They were thought to avoid conflict and prefer harmony, acting as quiet stabilizers within their communities. While deeply emotional beneath the surface, they were believed to rely more on intuition than impulse, maintaining control even during periods of uncertainty. They embody qualities similar to Cancer in Western astrology, reflecting their nurturing and empathetic nature. Amun-Ra, January 8th to 21st, February 1st to 11th. Amun-Ra combined 2 powerful concepts: hidden creative force and visible solar authority. Originally a mysterious god of unseen places, Amun later merged with Ra, the sun god, becoming one of the most influential deities in the Egyptian pantheon. This fusion represented both potential and realization. People born under Amun-Ra were associated with leadership, confidence, and responsibility. They were believed to possess a strong sense of purpose and the ability to organize and direct others. Rather than ruling through force, they were thought to lead through clarity, optimism, and decisive action. The Western equivalent of Amun-Ra is Leo, known for its leadership and charisma. Mut, January 22nd to 31st, September 8th to 22nd. Mut was considered a primordial mother goddess, responsible for protection, continuity, and care. As the consort of Amun-Ra and the mother of Khonsu, she embodied stability within the divine family. Her role emphasized preservation rather than creation. Those born under Mut were believed to be deeply loyal and emotionally perceptive. They were often described as protective figures who placed the needs of others above their own. While sensitive and easily affected by emotional imbalance, they were also highly disciplined and goal-oriented, especially when responsible for others. Mut's characteristics align closely with Taurus in Western astrology, known for its reliability and nurturing nature. Geb February 12th to 29th, August 20th to 31st. Geb was the god of the earth itself, the ground beneath all living things. He was associated with fertility, growth, and physical reality, but also with unpredictability, as earthquakes were said to be caused by his laughter. People born under Geb were thought to be grounded yet emotionally complex. They were described as reliable and deeply intuitive, often forming strong emotional bonds. While they could appear reserved or shy, they were believed to be steadfast companions, valued for their loyalty and sincerity. The Western equivalent of Geb is Virgo, reflecting their practicality and attention to detail. Osiris, March 1st to 10th, November 27th to December 18th. Osiris represented death, resurrection, and continuity beyond destruction. As a god who was killed and restored to a different form of existence, he embodied transformation rather than finality. His realm was not punishment but order beyond life. Those born under Osiris were associated with persistence and independence. They were believed to possess strong inner conviction and the ability to endure difficult transitions. While sometimes perceived as emotionally distant or self-focused, they were thought to be highly determined and capable of long-term commitment to their goals. Osiris shares traits with Scorpio in Western astrology, known for its depth and transformative abilities. Isis, March 11th to 31st, October 18th to 29th, December 19th to 31st. Isis was the goddess of magic, healing, and restoration. Through knowledge and perseverance, she reconstructed what had been destroyed and ensured the continuation of divine order. Her power lay not in force, but in intelligence and adaptability. People born under Isis were described as resourceful, honest, and socially perceptive. They were believed to navigate complex situations with resilience and subtle strength. Often underestimated, they revealed their full capabilities only when tested, combining emotional intelligence with practical skill. Isis is similar to Pisces in Western astrology, reflecting their creativity and emotional strength. Thoth, April 1st to 19th, November 8th to 17th. Thoth was the god of wisdom, writing, and cosmic order. He governed knowledge, measurement, and communication between worlds. His role was not to rule, but to maintain balance through understanding. Those born under Thoth were associated with curiosity and intellectual flexibility. They were believed to adapt quickly, learn continuously, and seek improvement throughout their lives. While capable of deep focus, they were also prone to restlessness, driven by a need to challenge their own limits. The Western equivalent of Thoth is Aquarius, known for its innovation and intellectual pursuits. Horus, April 20th to May 7th, August 12th to 19th. Horus symbolized the sky, kingship, and rightful authority. As the avenger of Osiris and the divine model of the pharaoh, he represented order restored after chaos. People born under Horus were thought to be ambitious and action-oriented. They were described as confident, optimistic, and driven by ideals rather than fear. While sometimes acting before fully assessing risks, they were believed to possess strong leadership instincts and a clear sense of direction. Horus aligns with Aries in Western astrology, known for its courage and pioneering spirit. Anubis, May 8th to 27th, June 29th to July 13th. Anubis guided souls through transition, guarding the threshold between life and death. His role emphasized protection, preparation, and judgment rather than punishment. Those born under Anubis were believed to be introspective and self-reliant. They were described as disciplined individuals who preferred working independently. While quiet and reserved, they were thought to possess strong inner confidence and a deep understanding of responsibility and consequence. The Western equivalent of Anubis is Capricorn, known for its wisdom and introspective nature. Seth, May 28th to June 18th, September 28th to October 2nd. Seth embodied disruption, conflict, and necessary imbalance. Though often portrayed as destructive, he also protected the sun god Ra from cosmic threats, preserving order through confrontation. People born under Seth were associated with ambition and adaptability. They were believed to thrive under pressure and seek challenges rather than avoid them. While demanding of themselves and others, They were also strategic thinkers who valued preparation and precision. Seth is similar to Gemini in Western astrology, reflecting their adaptability and dynamic energy. Bastet, July 14th to 28th, September 23rd to 27th, October 3rd to 17th. Bastet represented domestic harmony, protection, and pleasure. Though gentle in appearance, she retained a hidden protective intensity beneath her calm exterior. Those born under Bastet were thought to value balance and emotional comfort. They were described as socially skilled, intuitive, and conflict-averse. Often acting as mediators, they were believed to maintain stability through charm rather than authority. The Western equivalent of Bastet is Libra, known for its sociability and love of harmony. Sekhmet, July 29th to August 11th, October 30th to November 7th. Sekhmet was the goddess of war, destruction, and healing, a force capable of both devastation and restoration. Her power lay in intensity and consequence. People born under Sekhmet were believed to possess dual natures. They could be disciplined and focused one moment, impulsive and adventurous the next. Strong-willed and resilient, they were associated with leadership under extreme conditions and transformation through adversity. Sekhmet shares traits with Scorpio in Western astrology, known for its intensity and transformative power. The Egyptian zodiac was not designed to predict individual futures. It was a system of correspondence, linking human character, divine forces, and cosmic rhythm. Identity was understood not as destiny, but as placement within a larger structure. In this way, the zodiac was less about who someone would become and more about how they were meant to belong. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for new episodes of Nearly Real, stories on the edge of reality and imagination.